Why does time feel faster as you age? When you were 7 years old, summer break felt like it lasted forever. Now, a year disappears in what feels like a few weeks. You didn't get busier, you didn't lose time. Something happened inside your brain, and once you understand it, you'll never experience time the same way again. Here's the strange part. A physical year is always the same length, 365 days, no exceptions. But ask any adult, and they'll tell you, time speeds up as you get older. It's not a feeling, it's not nostalgia, it's measurable, and scientists have a name for it. It's called time compression, and it's tied directly to how your brain processes new experiences. When you're a kid, almost everything is new. First day of school, first bike ride, first heartbreak. Your brain is recording an enormous amount of detail because it's never seen any of this before. Here's the key idea. Your brain doesn't measure time in seconds. It measures time in memories. The more new, distinct memories you form, the longer that period feels when you look back on it. A 2-week summer vacation as a kid is packed with firsts, so your brain stores it as a long, rich block of time. Now compare that to adult life. Wake up, commute, work, commute, sleep, repeat. Your brain has seen this all before. There's nothing new to encode, so it stops recording in detail. It compresses the routine into something like Tuesday, same as the others. This is why a chaotic, unfamiliar week, a trip abroad, a new job, a crisis, feels longer than a calm one, even though both are 7 days. It's not about how much time passes. It's about how much your brain had to pay attention. Psychologists call this the reminiscence bump and forward telescoping, and there's real research behind it. In studies, people are asked to estimate how long an unfamiliar task took versus a familiar one. Even when the actual time is identical, the unfamiliar task is consistently remembered as taking longer. There's also a mathematical theory. Some researchers describe perceived time as proportional to your age. At age 5, 1 year is 20% of your entire life. At age 50, 1 year is just 2%. Proportionally, each year really does take up less of your total lived experience, which may be part of why it feels smaller. Here's the part that actually matters. This isn't permanent. If time speeds up because your brain stops recording new memories, then the fix is simple, even if it's not easy. Novelty resets the clock. New places, new skills, new routines, even small disruptions. A different route to work, a new hobby, a conversation with a stranger, force your brain to start paying attention again. People who travel often, learn constantly, or change environments regularly report something specific. Their years feel longer, fuller, even decades into adulthood. So if you feel like this year went by in a blur, it's not because you wasted it. It's because your brain didn't have to work hard to live it. The uncomfortable truth is this. The years that feel the shortest in hindsight are often the years that changed you the least. Time isn't actually speeding up. You're just doing less to slow it down. If this made you rethink how you're spending this year, that's the point. Try one new thing this week. Not because it's productive, because your brain and your sense of time will thank you for it. If you want more of these, drop a comment with what first you remember most vividly from childhood. I read all of them.